Hey guys, in this video I'm going to go through exporting our prospect data. So first things first, I'm going to walk us through how to export data from a specific campaign. So I'm in a campaign here. I've brought us over to the metrics tab, and we can see here our import stats. So there's quite a few different files that we can download here. Some of it has overlapping information. It depends on exactly what we're looking for. So if we want all of the prospects from the campaign, whether they are mobile, landline, or VoIP, or whatever, we can download all of those prospects in this phone numbers document. We can then also only download our mobiles if we want, only download our landlines, or only our other phone, which again are things like VoIP, maybe they're not recognized as phone numbers, etc. We are also able to download our litigators from the list, so maybe we want to upload that into another platform so that we're not contacting them elsewhere either. And we can also download our DNC skipped. This is not the National Do Not Call Registry. These are the numbers that have been scrubbed out from our own internal Do Not Call list, which ours is pretty extensive. That's why we have such a large number here. And so all of these are downloadable. I have gone ahead and downloaded a phone number document, not from this campaign, from another one, but we can see here exactly what it looks like. So we have the full name, first name, last name, lead stage, which is great, phone number, mailing address, property address, phone number type, so again we have mobiles in here, landlines, VoIP, everything, any of the tags that the prospect has. We could have uploaded 4 custom columns when we uploaded this initially into the campaign, and that's downloaded into this file as well. We can see here when the prospect was first imported, last imported, so we can see we have some duplicates happening here because this person was uploaded in 2018 and the last import they were on another list in 2020. Whether or not they've been verified as the owner. So if they say verified, then they're owner verified, that's the owner of the property. Unverified are the other numbers associated with that property. So once we hit verified owner on one person, the other 2 are unverified. And open means we have not verified the owner on this property yet. We do a vacancy search on the upload into the campaign, and so that is included in this download as well. If it's Y, like this one, that means the home is vacant. The list of campaigns the prospect is in. Whether or not we've marked them as DNC, so if we're using this data elsewhere, we're going to want to scrub out anybody who has a true because we've marked them as do not call for a reason. And so if they're on our do not call list, we might not want to contact them elsewhere. If we've marked them as a wrong number or not, so again, that'll be a true or false value. Last SMS sent date, last SMS received date. Links to the Sherpa conversations. There's both a in-platform option and a public page which you can share with anybody. They don't have to have a Sherpa login to see the public page. Skip reason, if they were skipped within the campaign, we can see exactly who was skipped and why in this column. Litigators and associated litigators. So litigators are scrubbed out automatically, associated litigators as well. This just means that they're somehow associated, maybe a relative, they're somehow on the same line as the litigator. So one really great thing about this download, there's quite a lot that we can do with this and some benefits to all of this data, but lead stages, so we can turn on a filter. And so if we come here, filter, we can then select the specific lead stage that we want to look at. So initial message sent, these are all the people we sent a message to, but they didn't reply. Maybe we want to look at just our deads for some reason, etc. So that gives us that option. Then we can go back over to the campaign here and see another spot to download our data. So let's come to our prospects and messages tab. You can see we have this export button here. So again, if we don't want to download that big file and we only want to look at our nurture leads, for example, I don't have any here, but it will pull up the list of people who are marked as nurture in this campaign, and I can export them. And I'll have all those same columns as I had in that other download, but this will be lead stage specific. Another spot where we can download this data, you can download that full phone numbers document if we go here and export. And we can also, let's go back into this, let's take a look at, I believe that that's everywhere that we can download from within the campaign. However, if we want now information at the account level, so we don't want it to be campaign specific, we want to look at all of our prospects across the account, or maybe all of the prospects who qualify for a specific lead stage across the whole account, across all of our campaigns, we can find that data here in the prospect search tab. So this is all of the results that we can pull up here will be downloadable. If we just want to look for all of our prospects completely, we leave everything blank and we just hit enter here. We have quite a lot. We have millions of records here, so I'm not going to load that right now because it does take a few minutes when it's so much data. However, maybe I want to look at just a specific lead stage. Maybe I want to look at just my make offer. I can apply filter. It'll take a second because, again, we have a lot of data, but it won't take quite so long to actually generate the list, but it is searching for all of our prospects who qualify for this lead stage. And as soon as this is done, we'll have a little export button here beside the prospect's header, and we can export that data. So again, at this level, it's going across our whole account. It's not campaign specific. The other file I downloaded before was just for that campaign. This is looking for the make offer prospects across our entire account. So it will, again, take a second to generate if you have a ton of data, but once it's there, we'll be able to see all of our prospects who qualify, and we can download them here as well. While that's downloading, I'm also going to point out that you can search for specific tags, and so you can do, okay, so this downloaded here, so again, this is where we export. These are all of our prospects who have make offer, and we can export that. We'll have all those same columns as before, but this is across the entire campaign or account. We can also download tag-specific prospects and apply the filter here. That won't pull up any because I don't have any that are make offer and have both vacant and absentee. However, I can do that. I can really slice and dice my data, look for specific prospects, pull them up, and download that data. If you guys have any questions about downloading campaign-specific data, prospect search data, anything like that, or if you're looking for specific data and you're not sure where to find it, please reach out to us at support@leadtripper.com.